should now be seeing a PowerPoint presentation. Did everyone see that? Perfect. So we're really excited to have you joining us this year in Portland from June 26th to June 29th. It's exciting to head there this year after not being able to go in 2020. And again, for joining us for reviewer training today. So just if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My name is Mary Gallivan, and you would contact me for anything proposal related. If you have questions about technology or any other questions regarding the actual document itself, you contact Kim at the Akuho'ai Central Office. And so I am excited this year to be serving as the program admin for the Akuho'ai Conference, which means that I am really spearheading the beginning, middle, and end with the program recruitment and evaluation for this conference this year. So again, not too early to submit your own proposal, and I encourage you to do so. So some important reminders for you all. The call for program closes on Friday, December 1st. And so what will happen after Friday, December 1st, during the period of time through the 6th, we will work on the back end, and mostly this will be Kim, who you will be meeting shortly. We'll work to break off all of our programs and separate them into the buckets that you have been assigned to evaluate. And you will have from December 6th to the 16th to evaluate those programs. We'll give you a couple little reminders at the end and a couple tips, but that is an important date for you to put into your calendar now. And then what happens after that is from December 20th to January 13th, we do a second review process, which is when the committee and we have some review coordinators, they go through the programs that they have been assigned to oversee and identify the program that you have evaluated and scored. Based on that and based on the information we've received from that, whether or not that program will move forth to be selected to be a program, or if it will be put you know, as a kind of on a wait list, or if it is declined. So that's what that second group of people does. Hope you didn't see my email that just showed up. So we're going to jump into the reviewing part of the system. And so I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'm going to turn it over to Kim from the Akuho'ai Home Office, and she is going to go through our reviewing process, which is different than last year's, so but very similar at the same time.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Teeple. I'm the system admin here at Akuho'ai, and I'm going to show you how to use our new Akuho'ai member portal to review proposals. And thanks, everyone, for being a first round reviewer. You guys have a pretty big job there. So I'm going to share my, everyone should have received a handout that looks like this. This handout, I want you all to go through this. It should work for you. If you click this link, it'll work. You can sign in. Stepping through this process ahead of time by doing this training sheet will allow you to confirm that your member account is all set up and working, so you're not struggling at the last minute, and get you familiar with the process. This is a training event that I set up. It's nothing real. Everything's supposed to be designed to be a little bit funny and entertaining. So I'm going to go ahead and step through each thing. And if you want to follow along, you're welcome to. And if you have trouble signing into the system, we can, after the program is over, I can meet with each one of you who has trouble to help you get set up there. So step one, you're just going to click this link. I already have it open. It's going to take you to the training event. And this will work exactly the same way for the real event. There's going to be a menu called Presenter Service Center. You're going to click on that and you're going to click on My Reviews. By the way, if you want to submit a review before December 1st, you'll go to the real site, which you'll get a link to that later, and you'll click on Submit New Abstract, or you could click on My Abstracts and click the submit button from there. But for reviews, you're going to click on My Reviews. That is going, if you are not already signed into the ACUI member portal, which you may be, in which case it'll take you directly to your reviews. If you are not, it'll prompt you to sign in. I'm going to go ahead and sign in with my account. If you have never seen this sign in page before, you'll click the sign up button and walk through the process of creating an account. If you have seen this before, or you have logged into the ACUI portal before and you have trouble using your password to sign in, that's when I want you to contact me. You can try resetting your password too if you want first. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get signed in here. And this is going to take you to the list of reviews that you're responsible for completing. You'll see over on the right, each proposal is a link. So a little trick I've figured out in the last couple days is if you go through and do the review, it shows you the abstract, the proposal, and then you click next to fill out your score sheet. So you can't really see both the proposal and the score sheet. So what I recommend doing is I recommend opening the proposal in one, maybe its own window. Let me open it in a window. So here I have the proposal or the abstract over in one window. I'm going to move it to the one side of my screen. Can you guys still see? What are you guys seeing right now? Are you seeing the abstract where it says view abstract and then behind it another window or not? No. Okay, hold on. Let me share something different here. All right, now you should see something that says view abstract over here on the left. And then I'm going to have the review center over on the right. Do you guys see the two windows now? That's what I recommend doing. Opening the review. So I've opened the second review here called Wand Repair at Hogwarts. And I can look at that review. You can see I've just put some little stuff in here. Hopefully they've put out a nice big outline in the outline field. But then to actually score the review, you're going to come back over to the review center and you're going to click the little action icon over on the right. And that's going to bring up again the review. You'll click the next button. And that's going to bring you to this score sheet. So you can review on the left, or on a separate monitor, you can review the abstract and then read through each score sheet. As you fill out the scores, if you notice, when you click on these boxes, 4 will have all of them lit up. 2 will only have 1 and 2 lit up. See how that works? It's a little different. I've never seen that on any other system before. So you can just go down through here, do your scores. You're going to come down to the comments. And remember, the comments to the submitter will be seen by the person who submitted the proposal. So keep that in mind as you fill this out. And then you can also make comments that will only be seen by staff and admins like Mary. And then you're going to click the little next button at the bottom. It will let you look at it. If you need to go back, you can click the back button and make a change. Click next. Take a look at it. If you don't like it at all, you can hit cancel. I'm going to go ahead and save changes. And when I come back to my review center, you can see now I have 2 of them completed. I had previously completed this access denied, and now wand repair is completed as well. If I decided I wanted to go back to update a previous one that I had already completed, you still can do that. You come over here to edit review. It's going to step you through the same screens, and you can just make the changes you want and then, you know, step through the process and save your changes. And that will be available until the deadline, which is, I think, the 16th, right, Mary? So keep that in mind.
Yes,
After
that's
the deadline, you won't be able to make changes. And that's pretty much it. So you'll have to just go through each one. Mary, do you want me to turn this back over to you? Do you have any other comments?
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm gonna go back to sharing my screen. Share. Just wanted to share a couple quick points and some tips for y'all during the evaluation period. I have been a program reviewer or review coordinator for the last 8 years. And the one thing that I have learned over that time is to divide up your program that you're going to review and to do a few each day. Some of our buckets get, 4 programs, others get 40. And so you may be asked to review the full 4, you may be asked to review like 20 out of the 40 programs or whatever that may be from your review coordinator. But if you have 11 days, if you do 2 a day, that gives you 20, and you're able to review 22 programs during the course of that day. So, or during the course of that time, instead of really like rushing to get it done on the last day, trying to do a couple each day, even if you wanted to put in like a half hour at the end of the day and of about review at the end of your day before you head home for the day. I really recommend figuring out some time where you can maybe devote a half hour each day, and next thing you know, you'll be done with your review process. If you find that you're unable to complete your review, and again, your review coordinator will also contact you with this information, please let them know, and we will make arrangements for others to review different buckets that may need it. Make sure that your contact information is current with the ACUOI. So either now or when we are done, just to log in and update your profile. So if you haven't logged in, or your institution has changed, or whatever that may look like, just update your profile. The review process that you will complete is a masked process. So you're not going to see names or schools of who that presenter would be. But you may be assigned a bucket where you come across a proposal that you submit on your own. Please don't review that, and please contact your review coordinator and let them know, saying, hey, this is my proposal. I'm not going to review this one. As Kim shared, please go back and edit scores and comments. Comments are exceptionally important for presenters. If you've ever been a presenter and you've gotten some feedback, it helps those presenters really tweak and make sure that they have the best presentation that they're going to be doing at conference this year. As Kim also said, either try to have 2 monitors if possible, or at least 2 different tabs, one to review the entry, one to type in the scores. It just makes things a little bit easier for yourself. And it's easier to go back and forth in 2 screens than it is to read something, write it down, and then have to go back. And again, comments once again are super important. So if you're providing feedback, please include some constructive feedback. So if a program wasn't submitted, or if you think it got a kind of a low score and you would not recommend it, indicate that the presenter may have to fill out or have more information in an outline, or learning outcomes were not actual learning outcomes and they were other information. or, hey, this is a great presentation. I haven't seen something like this in a while. I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing your presentation at ACE 2023. And then thanks for watching us and thanks for spending time with us. Here's our contact information again. And I will leave it open for questions that people have.
Also issues, if you tried signing in and had trouble, let me know. Now might be a good time to help work you through that.
So I was asked a question if you need to be at the conference as a program reviewer. You do not, but if you are going to be at the conference, we would also love to have you be a moderator, and that sign up will come sometime in the spring. We'll be looking for session moderators. If you are presenting, we will ask when notification goes out about presentations that you are committing to going to the conference as a presenter, but as a member of the committee, you don't need to attend the conference.